Normally, I don't make this video. Well, I have made one like this a little bit in the past, but this one is completely different in source speak. And usually, I don't make a super duper, mega duper serious video like this because this is very much a serious situation. Um, that I just want to get off my chest with a video because it's just getting out of control instantly. And this is very much a very serious, if not tense, video that needs to be addressed because this is actually completely insane that is happening. And again, I don't usually, like I said, I don't usually do these type of videos because I am through with trying to pick a fight with everyone kind of thing, or accidentally doing it or stupidly doing it, if you know what I mean. Because best way to make it easier for yourself is the fact to avoid drama. However, this is no longer a situation about drama. This is actually a very serious situation that's going out of control. And one could jokingly say it's karma on my butt, honestly, because of my own past, but we're not here to talk about that, though I will accept that. But holy crap, I would have not done something this crazy, honestly, I think. At least what I know of, because this is absolutely just bonkers and insane. And what's messed up about all this is this has been happening for years. Like, no joke, has been happening for years. And I know that's weird about that saying this in the thumbnail, but shockingly enough, in the description down below, I have literally all the proof. Now, quick side note before you start actually dumpster diving into it, just know it is going to be a dumpster dive, literally speaking, because I posted like mostly everywhere. The closest and best documentation is my Reddit account, by the way, which I do actually have a Reddit account. Screw me, but I think I already said that before, but whatever. But in order to get the quicker version of me just yapping, because I am going to yap, so fucking deal with it, because this is serious and I want to get this off my chest. Just be wary that there's a lot of links to it, but those are the proofs I have because some of the stuff that's there I had to delete, except for a few, including one big one that is proven. But I do want to go ahead and stress this out. And now, finally, get into the meat of the matter. And this is going to be a long story. So, for those who don't know, I have been doing writing fan fictions or typing up fan fictions, as it should be stated, for the past couple of years now. Some were good, some were bad, some I gotta get rid of, blah, 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 And I have improved on that writing. Like, that's probably, like, to my personal opinion, that is probably my biggest achievement on any platform because I actually have gotten even pretty high with the Poppy Playtime thing. Um, but recently, so a couple of years ago, and this story actually doesn't even start with me. It starts even way back than many could see. So for context, there was another fanfic author who, by the way, actually the guy inspired me to do fan fiction myself. Ironically, because they probably wasn't taking my requests, but hey, on the flip side, it did lead me to type up and do some writing or typing, as I say it. Uh, and he used to do a Pokemon series that was known as Pokemon Afro Pokemon X Human. Though ask this is not important, just go with it. And believe it or not, I think it's 2 or 3 years ago. You can fact check. He actually had to quit because the main person of this video that is doing the thing I'm saying in the literal title of this video, the guy goes by the name of William Burns the Fourth, but I highly doubt that is really his name. If it is, that is the most insane bravery of bullshit insanity. But hey, to give credit where credit due, that may be not far off with all the proof I have. So this guy, the reason why the guy had to quit his series was because this guy was harassing him. And apparently, what I can gather, it seems like he continued to harass him as well. And then what's ended up happening was I didn't get the memo that it would become a very serious situation, so I decided to want to take up the mantle, which he did point out you can, which I did, and it was known as Neo Love or whatever, blah blah blah. It's like all that. And it was going good for so far until Williams started trying to contact me and kept harassing me. And then he said I was pretty much dumb and stuff. And of course, at first glance, I started to ignore him, but he's starting to get very much crazy to the point where I had to uh, block, but also not really. Ultimately, can't even do it because you have to literally instead just deal with explosive diarrhea, block him on fanfiction. And I'm not joking with that over exaggeration, which I'll get to way later. Like literally way later, because I'll get to my thoughts on this. But the reason why I jokingly say that is, shockingly enough, you cannot actually block a person on fanfic.net. The reason why is because of the guest thing. The guest comments stay. Like they can come out of their fucking guest thing and comment on your thing. And he has been doing that. And he kept harassing me after I blocked him, to the point where I was like, you know what? Enough is enough, because I said it and he didn't listen, and I deleted the fanfic. Alongside another one that people were getting over exaggeration, but that's not the point. It is lumped into this thing, but that story is kind of now dead now, because it's like the legends and myths, which some of you may remember. But anyways, point being, after I did that, the guy went ballistic, to say the least. And it's a very long story, but long story short, he's been harassing me for years now with different accounts on every platform, like on DeviantArt, even some YouTube, which I actually had to block him on, and a bunch of other stuff. Literally saying that I killed a fictional character, by the way. Mind you, a fictional fucking character, all because he did not get the memo that I told him to stop harassing me, to say the least. I literally said that to him. And of course, another person, by the way, too. But again, I forgive him because he actually, unlike this jackass, which again we'll get to in a bit, this guy actually apologized. But yeah, this jackass literally has been following me, and there's no other nice way to put it other than he's a crazy psychopathic jackass, because he keeps harassing me and stuff. And at one point, I even had to take a break, because here's where the true meat, this is where the true meat of the matter comes from. Yes, as the title suggests, which hopefully YouTube don't be a dick about all this. Like, please, for the love of God, YouTube, please do not be a dick for once with this. Yes, this guy had one point, which I still have to prove because I didn't even delete it, because it's like hard evidence on one of my fan fictions. But basically he threatened to hurt me. Now, P.S. I'm gonna have to say that instead of the other thing that's in the thumbnail, but literally, yes, he literally did say he was going to R-word the fuck out of me. That is not a lie. I have the proof of it. Not even just picture proof. It's literally still on there because I didn't delete it because I need proof of that. And he also later on decided to jokingly play, hey, I didn't do this, blah, blah, blah. Well, how do we know if not only are you threatening to R-word me, but saying that you have my address and shit? Which isn't too surprising because I am a bit open. I mean, I don't know how he truly got my address, but I have shown a bit of my place before, so it's not too much. And of course, I know he probably ain't doing much to do that, but he is in fact stalking me. He is literally stalking me online. And at one point, and it is true, I even showed the proof of it as well. He literally did say sorry after I literally decided to quit writing fanfics for a while. Because, like I said, and I have proof of it because I saved it on the whole Poppy Playtime fanfic, I literally don't want to deal with this anymore. I literally don't. He kept harassing me like nothing happened. And I said one of the things was, if he apologized, which, by the way, was half-ass, and admit to it, which mainly it was more so a amendment, which is kind of funny because he's now also literally admitting to this, and I saved it, that if he admits it, I can come back, and he did in a weird, like, it's the most half-assed thing. Like, when I say psychopath, again, I don't want to be an armchair critic because that's completely fucking stupid, or not armchair therapists here because again, no one is a long unless you actually have a therapist, a therapist thing, the freaking proof of it, license. There we go. I don't know why I'm blanking. I'm just literally, so sorry about that. But unless you have a license, you can't really call someone a mental disability. Trust me, I know it gets annoying. But this guy is literally, like, there's no way other to put it other than he's a psychopathic jackass, because afterwards he continued to harass me, and had to continue deleting his guest comments until recently, just today, which I did save. Also, of course, I did delete, of course, because it gets annoying. But I did take pictures of it before I deleted it. He started to literally blast me again for, not bringing back the damn fanfic, which even then I can't anymore because the document is now completely deleted. So literally there's no way I can bring that back, to say the least. And yes, I know I was poking the beehive a little bit because I made another, fanfic series, to say the least, to literally combat. Because what's funny about this too is he's also a fucking hypocrite, as you can tell. And not just because he apologized and then went back to being a shithead, but also the fact of the matter is he literally has his own fanfic series of this. He also continued the whole, the whole, Afro Pokemon Inhuman after I deleted mine. Motherfucker, you can just write your own. And that's the thing, too. That's why, again, I don't want to be an armchair critic or therapist or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But motherfucker, you gotta be the most insane person to not realize that. It's not even rocket science. Hell, it's not even a lesson in fucking school. How the hell does he not know that common sense? And starts to literally start threatening to R-word me over shit when I told him no. I told him I am not continuing it. And it's getting out of hand. It's literally getting out of hand. I would not literally make this video if it's not getting out of hand, because I am literally, ain't joking, and I hate to really do this, but I am literally thinking about not just quitting fan fiction altogether, but I'm thinking about also deleting that account because it is just nuts. And I don't want to. And I know a lot of people always say, well, go to AO3, and my God, stop being a... No offense, I really don't, and I thank you for your suggestion, but please stop being a broken record, because I don't know how to use that website, say at least. I want to use fanfic.net. I know I'm being stubborn, but that's because the issue isn't me running away. Hell, the other big problem is, other than that thing, which I'll admit is a me thing, he can also just follow me there, too. Like, he can make multiple accounts. He's literally the meme of literally saying, you fool, I have over 1 billion accounts, but change it with also stalking and saying he's going to R-word me. That's literally the situation. Me running away is not the solution here. And the worst part is, he is literally trying to push that away, and he's literally is insane. Like, I can't even say that. And the only other reason why I'm making this video is, he's not the only person at fault here. Because, and I know this ain't gonna work, because let's be real here, I just literally call out YouTube a little bit here, but let's be real here, YouTube and the person I'm really calling out ain't gonna give two shits. Freaking fanfic.net, no joke, like I just said, does not have a blocking mechanic. It does not really have it. Like, even, no matter what you say about YouTube right now, at least one thing I can jokingly praise them is at least they know what the word block means. Because shockingly enough, fanfiction.net does not have that. That is concerning. Every other website on the planet, I think, keyword think, has a blocking mechanic. Freaking fanfiction.net really does not. And even if they think they do, trust me, it's more safety performance than even the airport panicking over bomb, confusing it with the word bitch. I am not joking. Because you cannot remove guest reviews. You cannot do what you can do with YouTube and hide the comment section. No, you can't. Be- you can only block the accounts that are alive. You can't block guests or turn off guest reviews. You literally can't on it, especially on the app. And that is so concerning. There has been times where people outside of him has been saying some crazy things as well. And it's not just me, it's everyone. Like, this ain't a situation that's affecting me. This is a situation that's affecting everyone. That's why I'm making this video as well. Like, it's not just me blasting my blah 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 mouth. This is a very, very serious situation that I need to get out there. Because, look, I'm not going to be like the stupid ass Reddit moderator guy, because literally he could go F himself and all that. But yeah, like, a real serious SIG needs to be changed with fanfiction.net. And unlike that Redditor guy who's literally on pretty much all types of mushrooms here, because that's literally what he probably is on, all I'm asking is a simple, super easy thing. Literally fix your blocking mechanic. That's all I'm asking. Because that is literally a very big issue. Like, everything else is fine. It's dandy. I don't care about your app being glitchy as fuck. Although many people do also. Which might have to look on that. But seriously, like, fanfiction.net really needs to fucking fix their blocking system, because it is nuts. It is absolutely nuts. It is causing cyberbullying, harassment, literally stalking, as seen in my situation, and such. And of course, this ain't going to stop me from literally making fan fictions, but it will stall me. Like, I am not joking. It's stalling me a lot. But I just want to get this video out because it's driving me crazy. And again, if you don't believe me, which I don't think it's that hard because I made the thumbnail of the comment he posted, which by the way happened last year if you're wondering. Literally do look into the documentation, because I did document a lot. It's not perfect, but it is true. And literally, if someone actually please tell me, not tell me, but actually do something now about this guy. Like, justice needs to be, someone needs to stop this guy. Like, this guy really is a psychopath. Like, I don't think this is even a kid anymore. This is literally adult acting goo goo gaga over a choice that is not even wrong. If I want to delete my fanfic, I can delete my fucking fanfic. That is final. You harassed me up to that point to do so, and even if it was harassment, even if it wasn't, I have my right to delete my own work, to say the least. So, and I have a right to not give you my work to you. So shut the fuck up and stop harassing me, because it's making you look like a baby bitch. And there's nothing, that's not a lie. And you threatening that will get you into some serious trouble. Because again, even though I know this is a bit karma on my butt, because again, my past, which I'm willing to admit, but holy crap, I also, unless someone want to correct me wrong, I never went so far to threaten R word. And that is nuts. That is absolutely insane, to say the least. So, I just want to get this off my chest because this is getting out of hand real quick. But I don't know. Again, if you want to know more about this, it's in the description. And yeah, my bed is right. Whatever. Snapping out of here. I need to calm down. Bye.